Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. Ajax had a stuttering start. They'll need to do better now.
Well, they've reached a crossroads, Peter, having drawn the opening game. Do they attempt to commit to 3 points here, or prepare themselves to simply avoid defeat and look to making a bigger play for 3 points next time round? Whatever it's to be, I don't think they can afford to take a loss now, so that defensive base really has to be mistake-free.
As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jerome Boateng. He's certainly got all the physical qualities you'd look for in a centre-back, Peter. But his technique and positioning are so good that he rarely needs to use them. He can play a mean long ball too, and his teammates, I think they'll be looking to him to turn defence into counter-attack and do it repeatedly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Porto have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Cristiano Ronaldo. They get a throw in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chris has a hit! Movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, the hold-up play as that move was being constructed was important for the runners, and more really should have been made of it.
Nacho tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Tadic. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Nacho with the crossfield ball. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
A spectacular effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Well positioned to make that interception. Tadic is steaming forward. Tadic going through. Chance! Kessié. No goals as yet. In with the challenge. Promes. Look at the defender bombing forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tadic sticks in a foot to win it back. Van de Beek. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Ajax head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Like cage again. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the action is back on the way.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Jerome Boateng. Looks to clip it forward. Tadic with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van de Beek, and a shot! He's scored!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Porto have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Ajax take the lead, 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
He's looked long this time, receives it from behind, gets away from his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself, lovely to see. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Van de Beek, shot a goal! And another time! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Ajax are making a change now. Nacho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear, and let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Van de Beek is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Ajax making another change here. Tadic. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Kessié is onto it and can take it up. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! It's in! There's seen no way back, but they are level.
Oh, it's it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Nacho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Porto showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Francis.
Porto merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? How about a shot? Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Ball is over the line. That's again for a throw-in. He's got options out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Great leap! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
Porto complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
It's a loose ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that's that. Ajax have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Ajax really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Well, this is the scene inside the 54,000 all-seater Johan Cruyff Arena, decked out in that hugely familiar shapes to shoot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He's got options out wide, dashing forward at pace. Towering header! Goal! Ajax! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Ajax ahead, 1 goal to the good.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Ajax have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Always when you score early, it gives you...
He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And he's going long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Amrabat. Now it's Amrabat. Up for the header! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Great header, made it look easy.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Ajax are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Maxime. Maxime plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. Gets into some space. A chance to play it in. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
First half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ajax ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Maxime will try cutting inside here. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Siem de Jong. Good idea, just poorly executed. Looks to dink one in. Cuts it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Maxime. Forward it goes. Amrabat displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. And the counter is on. It's a loose ball. Over to the left, gets into a dangerous position. Foot in, ball's loose, who's getting there? Ajax still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. Van der Beek, and the weighted pass. There's a pop! And it's there! And they are cruising away. What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Ajax take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. It's a promising ball. One! Plays it over to the other flank. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. With demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, we knew there was a size gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Ajax and Feyenoord, two clubs who have dominated the Dutch game between them, certainly in the early years of the Dutch league, and a clash between these two is still, in the eyes of many, the country's most important game. Well, all of those who'll be watching the action along with you back home would certainly think that. It is a rivalry with a history of a century or so, and no matter what the narrative or the significance of each individual fixture, it will always be a very passionate affair, and this will be no exception.
We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of Ajax.
Another unmissable game for followers of Dutch football. The power shift in European football might have changed hugely from the time that this fixture had its heyday, but the feel of it must never change.
Well, Peter, I'm sure that these two clubs would have been fierce rivals anyway, based solely on the achievements and standing alone. But when you throw in these intercity rivalries that have existed for decades, then it's bound to be an incredibly passionate affair.
So we're up and running. Tadic. Now it's Siem de Jong. Attempts to play it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Tadic plays it short. Time to deliver. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Ajax were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Fires it in low, shapes to shoot! Goal! Feyenoord!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Feyenoord have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Van der Beek. Rondon hits it! Into some space. There are a few waiting for it. Nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Looks to drop one in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Keeper sends it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van der Beek goes looking, dashing forward at pace. Amrabat provides an outlet. Towering header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. Fired in. Hurls himself at it! There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
And it's played forward. Being played forward. Amrabat gets into a dangerous position. Amrabat. Corner it is. Van der Beek. First 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Ajax clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Gets away from his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Feyenoord can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Tadic. A really good feat. Tadic plays massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Amrabat certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. All the way back, and they start again. Hoists it forward. Tadic desperately wants to get on the end of this. Feyenoord making another change here. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Tadic. Tries to stroke it through. Big chance! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Ajax take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Coached through there. How about a shot? Has a pop! He's gone for it! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Van der Beek. Tadic. And he's whipped it in low. And he heaves it forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Tadic. Promes. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Berghaus.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And that will be the final act. A very good game of football, no winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, I think the first thing to say is that the draw was about the right result. It had everything you want in a clash of this nature, the commitment, the passion, great ebb and flow to the game, and I think everybody can go home with a little bit of satisfaction from this.